Middle-earth role-playing fans, Roman Nasel back with Brigands of Mirkwood, 80-90 of the series. Got another Agnes McBride work of art. We got a guy riding on horseback. Looks like he's going to draw a bow and shoot at the two guys chasing him from behind. Got a nice little rainbow. Thank God it's not for pride. And looks like he got a stronghold in the back. This book was made in 1987 and deals mostly with the East Bight of Mirkwood, which, if you look at the map, this is the East Bight, so it's in this region here. This one was made in 1987, shortly after, and released shortly after the Rivendell book. I bought this book from Endless Adventure when it came out. Probably paid like 18 bucks for it at the time, maybe less. So let's go on. So this is the map. So it's the East Bight of Mirkwood, and it's got all the little villages. All these are Merc creations, ice creations. There was people there, but long since disappeared by the time of Lord of the Rings. So you got guidelines, abbreviations, converting stats, player character, yeah. This one's different. It gives you the list of NPCs like that, which is different than most books. So it's going with a place called Strayhold, which is like some miles to the south and east of the Great Forest of Mirkwood, just out from the East Bight. Town of the most remarkable nature. It's called by many names. So basically this is a town that's like a refuge for outlaws, brigands. You could also have merchants there trading. So there's the peculiar clans of Strayhold. Many of them are Northmen, though there'd be a lot of Easterlings and Dunlanders there probably as well. So you have the Masters of Firetown, yeah. So the clans of Strays, the Rogues clan, and it gives you the leader of the Rogues clan, Conal Uld, who was born in a brothel, raised in the streets. You have the Lord of Muggers here, the trainer and overseer of the clan's cut purses, another guy, Mard Nafar, who runs a sham, Rillet the Squirrel, who's a current counselor. Then we got the mage, Lear Dinoth, who's a mage, who's actually with the blackest arts, so he's aligned with Dol Guldur. So then it takes you into the lower. This book was really hard to get into for me. I'll be honest, I didn't really play this at all. I read it and like, what the hell is this? It was probably my least favorite of these books, though it does give a lot of information and you can use it for anything. So it goes into the New Mark, which is a new area, the lower settlements. Talks about the wagon folk, the Hanscraft Way. So it looks like it's built around a bunch of ravines and hills, depending how you look at it. So they're hidden away. And it got some more NPC guys, the market. Then it goes right into an inn or a hotel, a tavern called the Angry Horse. Gives a description of the rooms, and you got a little picture of some woman with huge tracts of land being sexually harassed by some guy. And then we got the Fortune Square, which is in the shadow of the mage's castle. So there's a castle overlooking everything. I guess that dark wizard is looking at things. The Golden Rod, the Bone Juggler. Gives a lot of colorful names for things. And a description of all the different areas of Strayhold. The Night Singer's Way, which is obviously the red light district. Lux Alley, the Woodman's Mark, layout of the Old Mark, Mystic's Hollow, Flagon Lane. So again, there's the Wizard's Keep, and it goes on. The Strays Clanhold, and the Stray House, and then it goes to the safest location within the Old Mark is a brothel known as the Warm Night, accommodating a fine tavern. Then we got the Shadows. Just so many things that goes into the Red Break, Loose Jack Rose. Like I said, I never really played in this area, so I'm just going through it real quick. I couldn't get into it. I read it a couple of times, and I'm like, I still couldn't get into it. It was really hard. So excursion to the city of Strays. So if you want to go there, so if you're adventuring to in the East Bight. So if you're coming out from the say from the Wold, the North Undeeps, through the Gap of Rowan and the North Undeeps, and you come out into Rovania, you're gonna hit the this area, so you can stop there and adventure in there, I guess. You're not gonna find a lot of wealth. You're probably gonna lose your wealth, and it's on the other side of in a lawless area. So depending what time period you're in, if you're in the Gondorian time period, Gondor is not going to have a big presence there. It's on the fringes. It's a territory, not a province. So Gondor controlled a large territory, but loosely. And then the Rovanian Northman Kingdom, the same thing. It was a loose confederation of tribes held together by kingship to one family, but didn't last long. So again, they won't have a big influence. Sauron, when he's hiding as the Necromancer in Dol Guldur, will have more influence there, which is why he has his little dark wizard there, which is a merc creation. The Easterlings, the Wayne Rider Confederation, they'll have more of a presence than anything else, but they were defeated too, and it's just the Northmen were all driven out after the Wayne Rider Revolt. After the Northmen revolted the Wayne Riders, the Northmen fled and basically settled in the Vales of the Upper Anduin, where Bur Fram is. So it's basically an abandoned area. There might be Easterlings there, but that's about it. So it gives you a tale, NPCs, and a quest. Starting players, rewards, encounters. So you get challenge, theft, split up witnesses, random encounter table. Next raid on the Clan Hall of Rogues. Again, you get a story. It's the same idea. You're going to get a lot of stories. Again, I didn't like these. Wasn't my thing. Now the Clan Hall of Rogues, this is kind of neat because you have, I don't know if those are cliffs. It's in a gorge. That'd be the best way to put it. It's in a gorge, and they block and they control the entrance to the gorge. But from the looks of it, they're at the bottom of the gorge. So I've never seen a river at the top of the gorge. Which means they can be easily surrounded. If you were to control the top of the gorge, you control the whole thing. So, not a good place for a clan hall to be. So it gives a description of it, of the Clan Hall of Rogues, how you get in and out, the task, aids, obstacles, rewards, encounters. Next up, you get the Castle of Leardinoth and his tale. So you learn about him, why he's like that. He's not a nice guy, but at the same time he's pretty. If you don't rock the boat, he's gonna leave you alone. Then you get his castle, which looks kind of. It's interesting. You can adventure in this. You can use this in anywhere. You get the tasks, starting the players, aids, obstacles, encounters. Another one is an alternate adventures, the abduction, breaking of a clan, rescue from the Brotherhood, employment in Strayhold. Again, nothing I found very useful. Encounters in the city. Stats for Strayhold, so all those stats you saw. And nameless NPCs. And this was part an errata sheet, stats for the NPCs of Strayhold. So this one probably matches. Nope, doesn't match that one. So this is just an extra sheet they gave me. It basically matches that right there. It does too. So I don't know why they put that in. It does give you a nice map of the layout of Strayhold. So it is in a gorge between two downs, I guess. It's kind of like what you see in the Turning Gorthad, the Barrow Downs. Be kind of the same thing, I guess would be the best thing. But it is a gorge, and you see all the different layouts, streets, areas. There's the clan hall. So if an army came through there, all the army has to do is control the heights. Put an army on the heights, and not much. You could easily take the town. Block off, blocking army here. Put a blocking army here. 2 forces here, and another blocking force along the gorge, and you control the whole town. You can wipe them out easily. It's not exactly a defensible location. Leardenos Castle would be the biggest thing you could use. The most defensible location. They would also have a slavers market. Okay, so that's kind of neat. Yeah, so that's basically that. The back just gives a description. So again, I read this book several times. Never played it in an adventure. Couldn't get my head around it. Didn't like it. It would be one of my least favorite modules. So I'm kind of disappointed. I wish they'd gone somewhere else. This is the last one of these type of books. There's only 9 of these made of the adventure modules that are almost like mini campaign books. This is the last one. I wish they had done one somewhere else. They could have did a better one in Dale. And Esgaroth would have been better. Like a Dale in the Lonely Mountain would have been better. Or even a standalone one in Osgiliath would have been better. So that's my opinion of that book. Really disappointed in it. All you fans out there, let me know if you guys have this book. Did you play it? Did you like it? Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Until next time, this has been Roman Daisel. I'm out of here.